uncensored. We stay right here, ever to learn. We are here to watch Clowntown Chronicle. Here to watch CTC is here to watch. We are here to watch through the madness, through the night. Woo! We are here to watch Clowntown Chronicle. Smiling bright. We are here to watch Clowntown Chronicle. We are here to watch Clowntown Chronicle.
Every week, Adam. Every week, even when I'm on vacation. Did you know I'm on vacation? I couldn't tell because I'm working right now. Every Saturday for you ungrateful bastard. I'm just kidding. How's it going, Adam?
You dragged me into this.
I know. I have to drag you into this every week because you just hate it so much, right?
Well,
I need like the sound of a gun cocking right now.
Yeah. I'm burned out this week. So I'm trying to get my level of pep up from a 0 to a 1.
A 1?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not that excitable, as you might have noticed.
We can't do a 1. What are we doing here?
Think you can get up to a 2?
I don't know, man. I mean, I try every week to bring the best I can. And some days, apparently, it's just not enough.
Well, I don't know. You got some truth. You got some slop. Like, what do you got?
Oh, everything. All of your favorites. In fact, I designed a segment just for your return.
So anyway, we're going to start with Israel.
No, we haven't done Israel in forever. You guys are incorrigible. Just as I suppose I was for a long time about the Israel PR thing.
Well, I mean, there was a lot to talk about.
There was. It was absolutely disastrous. I have heard, though I have to make a correction. From our comedy consultant, Herberger Comedy and Associates.
Uh-oh.
I asked him if he would ever try the spam dog. And he said, that sounds pretty good, or something like that. I don't listen to a thing that old bastard says.
Doesn't he listen to this show?
He does every now and then when he has something to comment on. Because he is Ken M. You remember Ken M?
No.
From Yahoo? It was this famous boomer who would go on every article and he always had the best comments. Like, let me see if I can pull this up here so people know that I'm Ken M. Let's see here. Ken M. An internet troll. Here, let me put it up on the screen for everybody. Ken M. He has a Wikipedia page.
Wow.
Kenneth McCarthy, popularly known as Ken M., is an internet troll known for his comments on news websites such as Yahoo and the Huffington Post. Unlike the more common associations for the term troll in the internet, Ken's comments are usually benign, with his comments displaying a lack of understanding on the featured topic.
Okay, you gotta find an example.
Yeah, here's 30 hilarious, intentionally stupid comments by Ken M. Okay? Super memory pill and possibly an Alzheimer's cure could be around the corner. Ken M says, I'd rather have the memory God intended, thank you very much. Limitless memory means our brains will get too plump for our skulls.
That's pretty good.
A Dog's Life. Hilarious images of dogs enjoying New York's iconic tourist hotspots. Ken M says, sorry, but I live in New York City and the dogs are a source of constant irritation. Once on my way to work, I slipped on what was obviously dog vomit and missed an important meeting. Somebody comes back, obviously dog vomit. How do you know it was dog vomit? And Ken says, the vomit was white with black spots, and the lady on our street owns a Dalmatian.
I like how he has no punctuation or capital letters.
Yeah.
It just makes it seem even more like oblivious.
Yeah. It's a troll because he's pretending to be oblivious. What's that?
Oh, just that one you scrolled past.
Main candidate for governor announces he's gay. Ken M says, today's Christians seem to ignore evidence that God himself is gay. And what evidence would be that, Ken? Well, for starters, God is a creative type. See, that's the kind of trolling that Herberger Comedy Associates does for us. But anyway, so in the last episode, I said that I knew people who ate hot dog and banana sandwiches or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the reality is it's a hot dog and peanut butter sandwiches. So I stand corrected.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that sounds right.
Yeah.
It's just cheap and calorically dense.
Yeah, it makes sense. So anyway, he just wanted me to make sure I corrected that because it would be unfair for me to continue to pretend that he would eat something as hideous as a hot dog and banana sandwich when hot dog and peanut butter is the patrician choice.
I feel like I've heard about that hot dog and banana sandwich before.
You might be thinking of, so he said I was getting it confused with Elvis, who had the peanut butter and banana sandwich.
What?
Elvis's favorite sandwich was peanut butter and banana.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he ate some other weird, like he had some other things that were his go-tos that were super weird.
Should we look it up? Weird things Elvis ate. The Fool's Gold Loaf, the fried peanut butter and banana sandwich. Yeah, that's the one that he's known for. Bizarre late night cravings such as sauerkraut and wiener sandwiches.
That's not that weird.
He preferred his breakfast meats extra crispy and his homemade biscuits dripping in butter. That sounds great. What are we talking about?
What a psychopath.
Yeah, what a nut. I can't believe we would
A single hollowed out French loaf of French bread filled with an entire jar of peanut butter, a jar of grape jelly, and a full pound of bacon, cooked in copious amounts of butter or margarine.
That's pretty weird.
What? How do you come up with that? Also, how do you eat that?
With a big glass of sport drink. Or just water, because you're gonna choke.
Yeah.
Your throat is gonna close up before you can get 10 bites into that. Insane.
You see, it's healthier because it makes you eat slower, so you don't get fat as quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? The Tim Hortons Harry Potter display. You can get
a Patronus sparkling quencher.
Yeah, the sparkling quencher.
It looks like a blue beer.
Looks kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. The Golden Snitch Timbit and the Hogwarts House Donut.
So this is it obviously looks based off of the old Harry Potter. Did that new show even come out?
I'm pretty sure it did, but I didn't hear anything about it.
Oh my god.
Maybe
it must have flopped if it did.
Harry Potter show. We should know our slop culture, you know.
Oh, Christmas.
Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas.
That's just months of them sweating over, like, what do we do about Black Snape?
Yeah, how are we going to retcon this? How are we going to make him secretly gay? You know? These are
somebody else will be gay.
These are serious questions, you know? They're gonna have, I mean, let's not even kid ourselves. There's going to be a character in there that was gender non-specific that is absolutely... Well, there's a character in there that's either female or new male who will be considered gender non-specific. They'll make Dumbledore a woman. Just you watch.
Which one do you think is going to have like a mental disability? And they're going to announce it on screen.
Probably Umbridge.
One of the Weasleys.
No, they're going to, because of the way these people are, they're going to try to make Umbridge the most hated character in the entire series. They're going to try to make her sympathetic. You know they are. They're going to give her a little backstory, and everyone's going to be like, wow, I never thought of Dolores Umbridge that way. And that's going to be new Harry Potter. Did you
Oh,
hear
well.
they added a boss girl to Halo?
I did, and I saw a mod where it replaced all the grunts with her.
Fantastic. Yeah, and then there was a rumor going around that you could shoot all the male NPCs in the game and they would die, but you couldn't kill the women.
Yeah, I saw that too.
On the spaceships. Now that was proven to be false. But would it surprise you?
No.
You know, one thing I saw today, and I'm not going to look it up because I really don't care, is they got rid of the seat changing animations in the Warthog or whatever the giant car is. You know how I go
That's
to
just laziness.
Right. You know how I go to third person, he'd like swing himself around the car and get in the gun. Now
Yeah.
he just appears there.
I think one of the most or more damning pieces of evidence I've seen was Donkey calling it out as it being the most purple Halo ever made.
Ooh.
And he's right, because in many of the levels they just like washed purple over everything.
Yeah. Well, that's that what do they call it? Translighting or non-binary lighting?
I don't know, but these modern art departments just have an obsession with violet. I don't get it.
It's as if
But yeah, it is sort of like a dog whistle for this game is made by retards.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's not made by retards, though. The Pepsi Bodywash?
Why does that sound like it would work?
It's wild cherry scented.
Infused with niacinamide and vitamin B3?
You remember you could get a shampoo or a body wash infused with caffeine?
Vaguely.
I tried that in college because I was retarded. I just wanted to see what it meant. Like, it was like the only caffeine shampoo. Get your buzz in the shower. And, you know, I'm like, you know, it's the same price as the other shampoos. So I'm like, why not? Like, I'm in college. We all consume a ridiculous amount of caffeine. I'll give it a try. Oh, my gosh. Sorry.
Vanilla slushy body scrub.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, okay, so it would either smell pretty good or you would like subconsciously feel like you're just going to be sticky, like if you spilled a soda on yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, would you rub the sugar scrub on you? I mean, the corn syrup scrub?
Hell no.
Because, yeah, I mean, when I think of Pepsi, I think of a vanilla slushy.
Right. I've never heard of this brand Glam Light.
Should we look it up? Glam Light?
Yeah.
Glam Light. Check it out.
What else do they make?
Glam Light Cosmetics. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. The Pepsi Glam Light collection.
Is that Pepsi makeup?
Yes. Look how good she looks.
Well, of course. Yeah.
Hey, I got to scoot this over. Oh, she went away. I didn't scoot it over in the stream window in time. There was, well, not that one. We'll just ignore her. Move her off the screen all the way. Let's check it out. The Pepsi Glam Light Lip Kit Bundle. Oh, yeah. It comes in a can-shaped canister.
Great. So now you can basically have what looks like litter on your sink or whatever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Product. Don't you want
Yeah. No.
Sip into something sweet with our Pepsi X Glam Light Lip Kits. Packaged in a custom collector Pepsi can, you will receive both Pepsi lip kits in this bundle. Inspired by Pepsi Wild Cherry and Pepsi Vanilla, these formulas are made to leave your lips sweet, smooth, and unbelievably gorgeous.
Oh my God, look at the ingredients.
Yeah. Tridecyl trimeltate, bis diglycerol, polyactylapidate -2, polyethylene, ethylhexyl palmitate, microcrystalline wax, petrolatum. You want to try saying some of these? Try this one.
Octyldodecanol. Octyldodecal. What? I can't say it.
octal dodecanol.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You know? What about this one?
Polyisobutene.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty close. What about this one with 2 eyes though? This is the difficult one.
Desosteryl. Yeah, okay, so if you're going to put this on your face, don't lick your lips.
Yep, please, for the love of God.
But it's probably too late because it absorbs through your skin.
Oh,
it's okay. If you're going to have microplastics in your blood, you know, you might as well just go for it.
Yeah, well, here's the palette, you know. It looks like a vending machine.
What do they call the colors?
Let's take a look. Oh. We got drink ice cold. Fizz, that's what I like. Pop icon, new generation, Pepsi Spirit, thirsty for more, or refresh me.
Pepsi Spirit?
Yeah, Pepsi Spirit, like Pepsi Man. Remember Pepsi Man?
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, Pepsi Man definitely had the Pepsi Spirit.
Yeah. This is the trashiest thing I think I've ever seen, man. And I've seen a lot.
I will give them this though. I do love the new logo design.
The new logo. This one?
Yeah. It beats the crap out of that Obama era like thin sans serif bullshit. It looks charming and energetic. And it also makes it, you know, look like it tells the truth. You know, if you drink it, you're going to be fat, just like these letters.
Wait, what was the one that is it Coke that rebranded and looks like Marlboro now?
I didn't know if that was real, but I didn't look it up.
Okay, here's their page. One iconic brand, one iconic look. I need the brand sheet. Can we get a Coke brand sheet? Let's see here. They gotta be putting this shit out.
I just can't imagine them changing that.
Well, they didn't change the logo. They changed some of the fonts. Scale, color, restraint, uncluttered layout, edited and crafted, timeless beauty. Oh,
I can't believe this is on the internet, but I guess they do share this at conferences.
They might as well just put it out because everyone's going to do it, you know? So
yeah, well, I mean, I have been to their presentations at design conferences where they talk about this stuff, and it is revolting.
Why?
They're I don't know what the word is. They're just so full of themselves. Like this logo that was designed, God, I don't know, 100-something years ago. They're like, we're finding all these different ways to treat it. Like, and I don't know, like I mean, I'll be honest, their design philosophy is quite brilliant, but everybody's like, oh my God, they're so good. And it's just kind of like, shut up. But anyway, I just can't see them changing that logo. I mean, maybe look up like Coca-Cola Marlboro.
Okay, but first of all, has this always been here? Does this C going through the L?
Is that a Mandela effect thing?
I don't know. I'm just wondering if it's like a sex thing because that's what it looks like.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because
they talked about that at the presentation I went to. Not about that curly Q, but about their approach to making the brand sexy without being sexy. So like subconsciously, so like part of their presentation was they showed marketing materials from like 2002, and it was like, oh, it's a lady in a bikini at the beach. And then they talked about how they were like, oh, it was so weird. For some of their marketing materials, they were like referencing like S&M and like chiaroscuro and like film noir.
Oh.
To like make the brand look sexy without it being like overtly like, you know, obvious. So yeah, you bet your ass they've thought about that.
Yeah, dude.
On every front. So like even the font choice, you know, it's like they have to excite memories of summer and your first kiss and all this crap, you know, like they want the brand associated with all your memories.
Yeah, that's pretty typical. Remember, Adam is here because he is a professional designer and he knows this shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I am a podcaster retard, so I can't really help much.
Well, I literally have an art degree, so I'm right there with you. But yeah, I remember the awkward laughs when the guy presenting, like, talking about the history of the Coke brand and like the sexual aspect of it.
Huh.
And there was just an uncomfortable laugh that went through the crowd, and you could tell that he was just like happy with how devious it was.
That is so interesting because I remember even when we were young, to sneak a little sexual reference in there was like cheeky. And then everything was like, you know, every millennial burger bar had the, you know, the McGangbang. Shout out Dan Lotz of Promark Films. And they just started naming things that. And it's crazy because now it seems like we're moving back into, you know, this is pretty obvious to most people paying attention. We're moving back into an era of like Puritanism where people don't want to talk about that stuff anymore, or they want to talk about it exclusively. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't be cheeky anymore. You have to be on the freaking nose about everything.
Well, they talked, that was another thing they talked about, was like how the market's perceptions change over time. So there was like a period, I think during the 70s or 80s, where the Coca-Cola brand kind of fell behind, and the young people were seeing it as like mom and dad's drink. So it's uncool. I think I've told this story about OK Soda. That was, it was for Gen Xers.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it looks like, based on this design brief for whatever, that right now it seems like Coca-Cola is kind of lost a little bit.
Yeah, we did an episode on this. What was the name of that?
The episode?
Yeah, the episode was named after the style.
Oh, shoot.
Let's see.
Was it absurdism?
I can't remember, but that was a good one. That was around the time we were talking about the Khrushchev thaw.
Oh, yeah.
You remember we were talking about why Nickelodeon cartoons all look the same?
Yep.
That was probably somewhere in the range of 20, 30, or 40. I can look it up.
I was thinking 50s.
Yeah. I it's a good episode if you want to find it, honestly. Because we're not going to tell you. It's not like we have these things memorized. Just look for this guy. He's on the thumbnail. I remember that much. But that was a long time ago. You know, things have changed. Things have changed. All this stuff is becoming cringe and gay, apparently. Speaking of, PETA plans to turn an old KFC into a chicken empathy museum that serves vegan food.
A chicken empathy museum.
Yeah, that's right. Chicken empathy.
Do they have pictures?
No, not yet.
Oh.
PETA wants to give an abandoned KFC a second life by turning into the world's first chicken empathy museum. The animal rights organization has set its sights on a vacant former KFC. In a letter to Landwood Property Auctions, PETA asked whether the building's owner would consider lending or donating the property for educational use. However, the plan has already hit a snag. Landwood reportedly sold the building last summer and advised PETA to track down its current owner through the UK Land Registry. This is happening in the UK.
This is just another stunt. That's all they do.
Dude. I can hear Newsfist screaming from here. He's at the gym, you know, and he's just
screaming in the gym.
Yeah, he's just at the gym, just like lifting and hearing this and just shouting. See, I told you I could hear him. Yeah,
he's deadlifting right in front of the weight rack.
War.
He's like, "Can you please move?"
Amazing.
Oh,
Dominoes turns its garlic and herb dip into ice cream, and brave customers can get it for free.
Dude, we are so out of ideas. Like, I mean, it's like what can we flavor this product that it absolutely should not be flavored, so we can get likes on TikTok.
Hey, listen, the marketing
and stupid people can pretend to like it.
The marketing, PR, and brands people are all paying attention to this stuff. They're getting free advertising, so they just make something kooky. This is obviously what they're doing, right? It's cheap. It's cheap to get dorks like you and me to sit here and go, how could they think this was a good idea? They know it's not a good idea. That's why they're doing it. You know, in order to make a story stick, it's got to be a little bit weird. It's got to stick out a little bit, you know? It can't just be boring, you know?
Yeah.
I am not making any inferences about historical events at all. But they have to be a little weird.
Even if you're not like getting this stuff to put it on TikTok, sorry. I've bought weird stuff at the store because I'm like, haha, that's strange. And they get my money because I'm like, haha, that's strange.
Oh yeah, me too.
I mean, that's good enough, I guess, you know.
Well, I know when you go to Aldi, what do you call it? The bullshit aisle?
Yes.
Yeah, there's the bullshit aisle at Aldi where they just put things out there that, I don't know, are small orders they couldn't sell. And you just go down the bullshit aisle and it's like, wow, $2 for a case of this, I don't know, garlic and herb soda. I'll give that a try. Ha ha.
Yeah, it's like a mini IKEA. That's what the bullshit aisle is. It's like sometimes you'll go down there, you'll find like camping equipment or like, I don't know, tools. You never know. So it's like, it's my favorite aisle because you just never know how they're going to take $5 to $10 from you. I've actually gotten some stuff from the bullshit aisle that's shockingly high quality, but it is like a hit or miss. I'll say that.
The question is, would you eat the garlic and herb ice cream?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
You sure? This guy likes it.
Yep.
Look at that guy.
He doesn't like it.
He looks like he likes it. You know, he's a boomer. He's got the Hawaiian shirt.
Would you try it?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, I'd try this. Listen, man, I ate rancid freeze-dried pizza for this show. I would easily eat this.
Yeah, I guess if it was fresh. I'd smell it.
Yeah, you sure would, wouldn't you? This summer has been a hot one, and Dominoes has crafted a treat to help folks cool down, though perhaps at the expense of their taste buds. The pizza chain is known for experimenting with its signature sauce, having previously infused it into a white chocolate Easter egg. Its latest creation, however, may be the most divisive yet.
No, I think the white chocolate Easter egg sounds pretty awful.
Let's click on that. Let's see what that is. I know it's not Easter, but garlic and herb Easter egg. There it is. There it is. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Where are we?
Hell. You're in hell. Welcome.
Oh, okay. No, at least I know where I am and why it's so screwed up.
Wait, you know why?
What?
You know why this place is so screwed up? I mean,
CERN?
Yes, CERN. That's why. Papa John's is finally selling its famous garlic dipping sauce in grocery stores. I might need to get reading glasses, dude. Every time I try to read on the show now, I'm like, I can't read.
Just slow down and take your time.
Okay.
Like me.
Yeah, like
sound like a robot. Have no inflection in your voice whatsoever.
Well, yeah, of course.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Let's see. We got any more slop? No, we got a joke. You want to listen to a joke?
I have liked jokes in the past.
Yeah. Do you ever watch these these homeless guy interviews where they're like, "Hey brother, I just saw you sitting out on the corner and I thought I'd buy you lunch today." And then they hear their whole story with sad music playing.
I mean, I'm still on the police body cams kick, so maybe I'll get to this next.
This is like heartwarming stuff for millennials.
Ugh,
By the time I was 21, I was sitting in Alabama prison for the second time and had spent most of my life in prison and juvenile facilities and looked at spending the rest of my life there possibly. By the time I was 30, all my answers
Kind of goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this guy got it.
Dude, every single homeless interview is always exactly the same, man. The interviewer always takes this weird tone of voice where they're like, so, man, how'd you end up out here, man? What'd you do, bro? Like, how did you end up out here? What happened? And the homeless guy is always like, he tells some insane stories, like, man, when I was 3 years old, bro, I found a crack pipe on the ground, man. Had a little bit of crack in it. I started smoking crack. My mama, she was a prostitute. She was selling herself on the street for fentanyl. When I was 6 years old, I was selling myself. She sold me into slavery. When I was 7 years old, I was picking cotton. When I was 8 years old, I heard both my parents got murdered by Lord Voldemort. I had to go live with my auntie and my uncle. They made me live under the stairs. I didn't see the sun for 3 years. I ate nothing but Taco Bell hot sauce packets. When I was 11 years old, they graduated me to catch up for good behavior. When I was 12 years old, I ran away. I met an anthropomorphic bug. We got inside a giant peach and floated up in the air. We came back down. I was famous for a little while, but all the money went away. When I was 14 years old, I went to prison for murder. But the person that I murdered, he was a rapist. He raped me, and I killed him, and I went to prison for it because it was self-defense. They didn't know. When I was 16, that's when I found the Lord, man. And, you know, it's just the Lord that keeps me going, bro. It's my faith
Every
Oh,
in God.
time.
And, like,
I mean, honestly, if you're homeless, jobless, and panhandling, you're gonna have time to make up a story.
Or because you don't have a corpo cuck like wage slave lifestyle, things just happen to you. Like, it's one thing to examine and consider the garlic urban cheese ice cream from here in our ivory towers of the podcasting world, you know, where the money is good and people pay us to do this. It's another
Really?
thing to do it on the street from the dirt tower of being a podcaster where people don't pay you.
No, I mean, it's a sales tactic, right?
That's true. I wonder how
Like
this...
if they have to have a story, they're gonna make it the most interesting, heart-wrenching story they possibly can, so you're tempted to give them more money.
Well, you remember the man with the golden voice?
Oh yeah.
How can we forget
Classic.
the man with the golden voice? Let me see if I can pull this up here so people know what I'm talking about. I'm sure everybody's seen this. The man with the golden voice. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one I think that probably inspired all the TikTok followers to try and do the same thing, you know? But this is proto TikTok before you would go around and exploit the homeless by pretending to be their friend.
Yeah.
There are often homeless people asking for change at freeway exit ramps, but recently there's been this guy with an interesting sign at I-71 and Hudson Street. His handwritten sign says he has the God-given gift of a great voice.
Hey, I'm going to make you work for your dollar. Say something with that great radio voice.
When you're listening to nothing but the best of oldies, you're listening to Magic 98.9. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. And we'll be back with more right after these words.
Excellent.
He sounds great.
Yeah, he does. Started the trend. And we've
Didn't they
never
like
come back.
hire him at like a news station or something?
I'm pretty sure they did. Oh, he has a tragic story. There he is. Oh no, Dr. Phil? He was on Dr. Phil, this guy?
Ted Williams defied the odds by becoming a viral sensation known as the man with a golden voice. But his rags to riches story is anything but a fairy tale. From living on the streets to struggling with addiction, Williams...
Oh my gosh. It's always the same now, isn't it? But let's see. Oh, he's homeless again. Wishing he'd never
Unhoused,
gone viral. Look at this.
Who hasn't thought about how cool it would be to go viral? It's a tantalizing thought for many of us, but Williams has found that internet fame is sort of a double-edged sword. On one hand, he is grateful that the whole thing happened, according to a golden voice. He recognizes that his video going viral changed his life for the better, but at the same time, he explains that he can hardly watch the clip that made him famous. Williams wrote in his biography, "The world might hear a homeless man with a golden voice, but I see a version of myself I don't like." To him, all he saw was himself at his lowest, a reminder of exactly how bad things were, and one
Well, hey, you know, he got out of there. He's all right, you know?
Yeah. He de-aged like 15 years too.
He sure did. It looks like he's still working. What a champ. What a champ.
AI will replace him.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, did you see that there's they're remaking Fallout New Vegas? You already know this is a setup.
All right.
You ready for this? This is the future, by the way. Todd Howard is angry.
After the second battle of Hoover Dam, Xbox fired most of the Obsidian team and replaced them with H-1B visa workers. Ordered to add gay marriage to the next Fallout as part of their DEI quota, the new team accidentally wed Arcade and Veronica, retconning two of Fallout's most beloved gay icons in the process. A classic case of having one job to do, but not understanding the assignment. After the second battle of Hoover...
I wish that was a little longer.
That whole like desperate press release that Bethesda did after Asha Sharma came in and was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh, we're remaking New Vegas and Elder Scrolls 6 is right around the corner. It's just hilarious.
Dude, it was disastrous. I mean, I get it, right? Like, something needs to happen there, but it's over. Howard is too comfortable. He doesn't have the juice anymore, dude.
Well, he doesn't have the talent that got him there in the first place. All those people have left.
You're never getting another Morrowind.
I know. I don't need another one. It is the perfect game.
Well, you play it like once a year, right?
At least. It's like a comfort game. It was interesting though. This morning, I was having nightmares, so I woke up early, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to go back to sleep. So I came downstairs, and I was like, Morrowind sounds amazing right now, but instead I played this weird game that somebody gifted to me called, what was it called? Hold on, let me look. Northern Journey.
Oh, that's a great game.
It is. Playing that at 5 a.m. when you're like, when you've just woken up from nightmares and you're like half awake is the trippiest thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I walked up the hill to where like the witch doctor was or whatever, and like I was watching the face warp, and I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good though. It's like one of those little indie games that like you look at it and you're like, this is stupid, and then you play it for a little while and you're still like, this is stupid, and then all of a sudden you start realizing that all the mechanics are actually really good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Metal Garden.
Yeah, Metal Garden's another great little game that you should all play. It's cheap. And same with Northern Journey. It's cheap too. But one of the best things about Northern Journey is there's a sleeper like banger of a soundtrack in there. And I
noticed that.
I wasn't informed until later that there was a connection between this game and Burzum, well, people who walk in our comment section know who Varg Vikernes is, and I think that's how you say it.
I don't know who that is.
People Varg post. You never hear Varg posting?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, well, I'll spare your innocence, but it was an interesting thing to see that this was actually, at least in some way, connected to that, because this art appears on one of their albums, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, great game to play at 5 a.m. I
thought my nightmares were just continuing.
I played it at Christmas. That was a good choice. How about some truth, Adam?
Oh, this might be the thing that wakes me up today.
There are monolithic structures that have been photographed on the moon with a public release possibly imminent.
Okay.
Do you believe
Whatever,
this?
Lou. Lou
Wait,
Elizondo. I read your stupid book last summer, maybe 2 summers ago.
is this him?
It was called Imminent. Yeah, that's him. He's lost weight.
Was he fat
Good for
before?
him.
Like big
He
fat
wasn't
guy?
really. He was. I mean, he was fat, but he wasn't like huge. I think. I don't know.
Well, good for him. Maybe he had some. Maybe he got his chakras corrected by the monolith on the moon or something.
The aliens just took all the fat away from him to power their UFOs.
Well, here he is with a big Egyptian monument on it that says "Vetted is dog shit," and I don't know what that means, but it's there.
Who's ready to be frustrated?
There's also photographs that I don't believe have been made public yet that show on the lunar surface what appear to be large monolithic structures with right angle cuts that appear to be on the lunar surface. And I believe those photographs, if they have not been released yet, may be released soon. But they are certainly very intriguing looking at the.
Okay. Well, you know what I saw once? I saw pictures of astronauts finding entire buildings on the moon. That was on the early days of YouTube before they started banning everything.
Well, I mean, I saw a video of a monkey man walking across a river.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also heard about these hillbillies that fought off a bunch of goblins that were storming their farmhouse in the middle of the night.
What was that incident called again? It has some of the best art I've ever seen.
It's not the Kecksburg incident. It's
Billy alien encounter.
Goblins.
Alien goblin.
Hopkinsville.
The Hopkinsville. That's it. Hopkinsville. Let's see. Hopkinsville goblin. Yeah, I got to find this picture. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. There it is right there. I mean, what's not to love?
They fired, I don't even know how many rounds of ammunition at these things. Like when the police came to investigate, they said the entire floor was just littered with shotgun shells and bullet casings.
Mm-hmm.
The skeptics' theory is that they were barn owls that were apparently bulletproof.
Oh yeah.
Or these hillbillies were such bad shots, and these owls were so. Owls were just facing down live fire like it was nothing.
This is Daniel finally moved into his new house, and we show up like, "You want to come on the show?"
Is that his noodle gun?
No, this is what this is a screenshot from the future when we finally do our VR chat stream. Oh, that's great. The uses for this image are infinite.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that isn't a meme.
It has to be. Oh, here's another one. I mean, I remember seeing a diagram that looked kind of like this in one of the books. You know, the alien books they had at the library before everything was propaganda at the library all the time. Look at this one. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Look at we got to get closer to that. Look at the sheer testosterone in this image. It's like there's a giant creature with bug eyes outside my window. It's looking at my wife, and its head must go.
I can't tell if this is like a composite photograph or if it's just straight up an illustration.
I think it's an illustration.
It's really good.
Yeah. I wonder if that, I mean, obviously it's just a picture, but I'm kind of curious. Did they shoot out their windows to hit these things?
I think they did.
Terrified.
It was a mess.
The only firearms in the house were a shotgun and a 22, and they began firing at the intruders. They successfully held them off for a number of hours before the frightened families made a break for the police station. Oh, never mind. Forget it. It was fake because they were shooting at owls.
I don't even know how big horned owls get, but are they known to just like walk around?
Well, yeah. I mean, owls can walk. With
their arms raised up over their heads.
Yeah, I mean, owls are known to fly their spaceships around every Friday night. You know, they get a little.
Well, you and I both, we had like a UFO like obsession when we were kids.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't know if you were as interested in it as I was.
Oh,
but all I have to say about Lou Elizondo is that he is the biggest tease in the world, and I hate him.
Okay, wait. You back that up a little bit. He's a tease?
He's like one of those CIA type guys. I think he did work at the CIA, but he says so much without saying anything. And people will be like, "Oh my God, this breaking interview with Lou Elizondo." He tells all, and then you listen to it, and he's like, "Well, you know, and then in a secret room, I was able to see photographs of something that, you know," and I read or I listened to his audiobook, like 3/4 of it, and then I just like stopped because I was like, this is garbage, nonsense. It was a guilty pleasure, and that's when I realized I was done with him.
Yeah. I make a habit of never trusting men who look like New Vegas characters.
He looks like what was that game? Avowed? He looks like an Avowed character.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like something from the new Fable game.
We're gonna get a lot of Elizondo enjoyers in here being like, "You guys don't understand what you're talking about." Trust me, Adam has read the shit.
Okay, so like I don't hate him. The smell of scam is what I hate. Like, even if he knows something, you know, he's popular enough, write a book, make some money. I get it. It's so frustrating to listen to that crap because every time he goes on an interview, he's like, I got more information. I got all the documents. I've seen the pictures. There's legislation going through right now. It's like, even the title of the book is imminent.
Mm-hmm.
And
when was it released? 2015. Uploaded.
No.
Yeah. Well, we can look at it.
It's newer than that. 2024. Yeah, 2024.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, interesting.
No, I'm a very open-minded person. I'm all about cool alien stories and pictures and all that stuff, but yeah, the way it's being handled these days, there's all the fun is sucked out of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It isn't fun, and it's not fun to listen to these interviews because it's just like what you say. These guys talk in circles, and well, you know, there's legislation, and then there's a report that I saw that's classified now, and it was burned up, and I didn't see it happen. Like,
they know, though. They know,
but they know, and the government is still the United States government from 1965 or something like that, and they're still driving around in black Cadillacs and wearing suits, and it's like, dude, the government is like infested with furries. The government is not effective
and that's
enough.
The least of their problems.
Yeah, and that's like, they're lucky to have the furries.
Well, they're good at coding. Oh wait, hold on. Before you move on, I had just a aside about paranormal stuff. I found myself listening to this guy on Joe Rogan last week, who's all about giants.
Yes.
Did you see any clips of that guy?
No.
Oh, he's like a self-branded like Indiana Jones. And he told this engrossing story about the Kandahar giant. And I was like, wow, this is going to be a great 2.5 hours of truth. And then like, he just totally ran out of steam after like 45 minutes. It was so disappointing.
Oh man.
And that was one I hadn't thought about or looked at in a while, was giants, because it sounds stupid, but when you hear like these quote unquote real stories, it's like, ooh, that's actually pretty spooky.
That reminds me of when Joe Rogan had that dork on Flint Dibble.
Yeah.
Well, the Dibble disaster.
That poor guy is never going to recover. Not that I care.
Do you want to hear how demons keep you stuck from a slab of meat?
I don't even know what that means, but sure.
I'll tell you the truth. I didn't watch this. I just put it on the list.
What the hell am I looking at?
I guess we're gonna find out. Because sometimes that's just how I roll, man. I look at an icon on a video and I'm like, yep, I want to hear what that guy has to say.
There are unseen entities in this universe. You can't see them, but they're as real as Wi-Fi or as real as the wind. You see and feel the effects of them. And their job is to come into your mind, disguising themselves as your voice.
So far, he's just describing podcasters.
How did you get this footage of me?
Just sounding like one of your many thoughts, trying to stop you from either taking actions that will raise your frequency or talk you into actions that will lower your frequency. Because you need to understand, they feed off of negatively polarized energy. That's like their food. So when they can get you into a negative state, they can feed off of your energy. When you believe them, when you give them your attention, when you magnify them with your consciousness. So
I just love this.
What?
This like this shirtless musclehead in the parking lot of a business park slapping his chest, yelling about demons. Like this is the beginning of a body cam video. Sir, please calm down. What's going on here?
Yeah. He's slapping his chest again.
Be mindful.
Yep.
Let's say you're about to work out and all this resistance, all this doubt starts coming up. Oh, it's not worth it, or all these excuses, or all these reasons why it isn't necessary, blah, blah, blah. Or even physical heaviness in the body. They can do that too. They have some level of influence in the physical body. They can attach themselves in places where you have unresolved tension or unresolved trauma. They can create physical resistance in the body to where you feel all tired, demotivated. Oh, I can't do it today. Or, oh, I just feel
So what he's saying is that you need to be lifting some demons.
Mm-hmm.
Since they add physical weight. See?
That's pretty good.
How many demons you lift, bro? Maybe if you think about it that way, it could be an excellent motivator.
It's true. I mean, I'm not even going to sit here and say the guy's wrong. Of course, it's hilarious, the delivery, because it is a sweaty man who we don't know. We don't know if he's wearing pants or not. You know, like, to be honest.
Just a Terminator. Just came from the future to tell you this.
Yeah, he's gonna morph into liquid at the end of this and like roll into the grate.
Well, they flare up with this resistance to try to stop you from taking that positive action. In this example, a workout. A workout will raise your frequency. A workout will allow you to cultivate a more optimistic state of mind. A workout will align you, therefore, more effectively with the higher.
Oh my god, the way he's like slapping his pec while he's talking. And I feel like he's getting progressively louder and more frustrated for no reason.
There's a demon crawling up his neck there. He keeps slapping it away.
Yeah.
It's
the
like
pec demon.
It's like Kronk's little shoulder devil from Emperor's New Groove.
Consciousness. And these unseen entities, they have a certain intelligence. They know what's going to raise your frequency and what's going to drop it. So when you're about to do something positive, either for yourself or for other people, to raise the frequency, they try to stop you.
See, he's not wrong, but it's killing me. I can't take it seriously. I just can't take it seriously. Here's what I would say. Here's what I would say. If you're getting ready to do something and you're feeling all down, just imagine that you're fighting goblins.
Yeah, do that at the gym.
Yeah, just think about this when you're at the gym and you're like, no, I can't do that last rep, you know, the one that counts. I can't do it. Just imagine that's the rep right there. This is your dumbbell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're pulling the trigger there, right? And the projectile that comes out and kills the goblin is your gains. Something like that.
I mean that goblin bears a striking resemblance to somebody who's frequently at my gym. We call her the crack Chungus.
The crack Chungus?
Yep.
Is that exactly what it sounds like, or?
She's like a quirk chungus, but like, like paired with like one of those women who just thinks it's like hilarious to be just incredibly gross.
Oh yeah, to be like a mess. Like, oh, it's so charming. I didn't like shower today or whatever.
Yeah, and just by, you know, overhearing all the bullshit she spouts, she's mentioned several times that she's a dental hygienist. And I'm like, dude, if I walked into that dentist's office and you were gonna lead me back to the chair, I would bolt. Like,
no, what you would do this.
Well, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, if you walk into your dentist's office and the dental hygienist looks like this, I would say get out of there. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, right? But there's two options, and one of them is a crime. Oh my God. You know I have to call the episode Crack Chungus now. All right, enough of that guy. How about this guy? This guy says the gates of hell are opening. U.S. citizens are being recalled home worldwide. Ground invasion imminent? Or they're trying to get people home so they can, I don't know, enlist them to go fight a war? I don't know.
Hello.
Am I too down in the material right now, Adam? Do I need to get in the astral realm?
No. I mean, yes.
Okay. Let's get in the astral realm.
Everybody,
We're going to be transported there by this man and his Blue Yeti microphone. I know what this is. It's a fine microphone. The only thing is, if you're going to record in your house, you want to get some sound protection around you to reduce that echoing off your wall, or you want to get a filter, an AI filter, perhaps, that will get rid of all reverb.
Hello, everybody. This is Joshua Doherty, aka Joshua Lloyd Fox. Something happened today I've seen less than a handful of times in 30 years working for the Department of Defense. The State Department issued a worldwide red notice to all U.S. citizens around the world to come home, basically because of the growing tensions between the United States and Iran.
Okay, so where's the gates of hell? Hang on a second. Did I accidentally mistake political posting for truth posting? Yeah, I did. I saw ground invasion and I thought aliens.
Well, now I'm just disappointed.
Well, let's not look at that. That's boring. Here's some truth. Oh, yeah. Lab-grown skin made from human cells? Let's robots smile and self-heal like us.
Before we continue, I'm just going to step up and turn on my air purifier. But my allergies are getting to me.
You're getting up at the worst time. Look at this thing. Oh. It's still here. Check it out.
So this is lab grown skin. Why did they put eyes in it?
Because fuck you. That's why. They put eyes in it. Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh, I know. Oh, yes. It's quirky music, so you know it's good for you.
Yeah, if your skin looks like that, it's not human-like.
Yeah, you know, and that nasty reaction you have in the pit of your stomach to this, that's just like caveman stuff. That's leftover revulsion from like the Crusades or something like that. Like that's a Christian perversion, you know? You shouldn't have feelings about this.
You ever read about how they make a homunculus?
A what now?
A homunculus.
What is a homunculus?
It's disgusting, but it's like an old alchemical process to basically create a tiny human.
Ooh.
And I'm not even going to describe it because it's disgusting how it's done.
Ew.
Just like a lot of that old alchemical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this reminds me of the homunculus.
The homunculus.
I think it's the homunculus.
All right, homunculus. Little man representing an artificial human in alchemy, a miniature preformed human in early biology, and a distorted body map in neuroscience. Paracelsus believed a tiny living human could be grown in a flask using organic materials and special incubation.
Yep.
Homunculus. Is that a homunculus? No, that's just a guy with a weird haircut. Homunculus. Like that?
Yeah.
Ew. That's a homunculus? Homuncular Jesus?
What?
That's what it says. Homuncular Jesus. With Madonna.
Okay, I gotta read some more about this. Like what?
The What?
Go ahead, sorry.
The homuncular Jesus describes the trend in European art from the Middle Ages to depict the Christ child not as an anatomically correct infant, but as a small adult man. Artists did this because, according to religious scholars of the time, the Christ child had a fully formed body and soul at the time of conception, and that he was perfect and unchanging. But in parts of the Bible, like Luke 2:52, the Jesus grew in wisdom and stature. So many artists depicted the infant Jesus as a very small man.
I mean, on paper, it sounds like a good idea, and then you see it.
Homunculus Jesus.
I have not heard those two terms put together.
Incredible. Yeah, I know it probably grosses you out to read about this, so there's plenty of material for you guys to read about, I guess, but they're doing a homunculus, and it's not homunculus Jesus, it's like homunculus horror.
Wait, it says it smiles?
That's what they say. But like, this is, listen, I'm pretty sure this is like old news, this right here, but it's still pretty horrifying to look at. Like somebody sat in a room and put those eyes in there and said, this is good. Let's just do that. Yeah.
And then they just stretched it over like a plastic skull.
I guess.
See, it's skin.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's just slime.
This is definitely a good follow, I would bet. Isaac's Army. Yep. Absolutely. This has got to be some truth stuff in here.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Oh, we're COVID posting. Illuminati humiliation rituals. Paul Walker was, offed because he went against Hollywood or something. Most groceries are designed to kill you faster. Gee, I'm shocked. Somebody should say something about this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I don't know about this, man. Ooh, no. No. All right. I think that does it for our truth thing. We should do donations.
That is all right. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I got plenty to show you after this, so that we gotta do our donation, because once again everybody's broke, and I get it. It just hurts a little bit. It just hurts a little bit. Tom sends 555. He says, never attribute to malice what can be adequately explained by stupidity. Heinlein, I am here to watch. Yes.
What about malice and stupidity?
Yeah, what if they're stupid and mean and evil? What do we do then?
I do think that's a good quote, though.
It is a good quote.
Because there's a lot of stupid stuff out there.
I want to play Tom's favorite button.
We're independent thinkers. Roger.
And when was the last time we played the I am here to watch button?
Oh, man, it's been a while.
I don't even know where it is.
We are here to watch.
We are here to watch. Yeah.
I don't know where it is. Immediately finds it.
Well, listen, just because I'm fast, I didn't.
Just because I'm the best.
We are.
What else you got on that board?
White butt statue.
That's my classics page. Yeah.
That one is like, it's like, how you have smells that are attached to certain memories?
Mm-hmm.
Like that to me, that is the early show for me.
What, white butt statue?
It takes me back. Yeah.
White butt statue.
Yeah. Those were the days. We were so young and stupid. We had no idea what was coming down the pike.
We didn't know we were going to be famous.
No.
Just kill me! Ah!
all kinds of things on here. Yeah, I thought about putting the News Fist War one on there, but that's
it's kind of long.
Yeah, it's a bit long.
And we are very deep into that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Request your favorite button. Send in a donation, everybody. We need help. You can send your donations to Stripe directly through Venmo, or you can even use Buy Me a Coffee, which is in the links only because I just set it up. There's the Patreon, of course, where your continued support helps us buy gas and ramen every now and then. You know? If you want to buy some stickers, there's the website right there. What, Adam?
No, I'm thinking about like how often donations come in on live streams.
I know, because people
It's
can
so
read
strange.
them. Well, people can read them then, right? And I think that's part of the draw.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, right? I get it.
I mean, I know I've donated to live streams when somebody says something I really like, or I want them to read something funny.
Right.
So yeah, I guess there is like a little more immediacy to your donation.
It's true, but see, we're not trying to encourage the culture of instant gratification over here at Clowntown Chronicle, because you get enough of that right now. Your phone is a magic box that can give you anything you want. In fact, the Canadian folk artist Stephen Fearing wrote a song about this, which I can't play because we're on YouTube. But we're trying to teach you to not get instant gratification. So send in your donation and then wait in anticipation for a week. Yeah, it's not a great system, which is why I say, like, if you listen all the time and if you want to support us, do the monthly donation on Patreon. Never think about it again, because it's $5 you probably would have spent on, I was going to say beef jerky at the gas station, but I don't even think you get one of those little tins of beef chew for $5 now at the gas station.
No, beef jerky is ridiculous in terms of pricing.
It is. If you want something in return and you don't want to wait a week for us to say it on the air, buy Sport Drink. We like Sport Drink around here. I literally drink it every day. It makes you feel better because it's got what your body craves, electrolytes.
That was such a like 90s pitch. It's got what the body craves.
It's from Idiocracy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think what the body needs or the body craves.
Yes, they need to re-edit Idiocracy, so they want to irrigate the crops with Sport Drink versus Gatorade.
No, he should be like, they should want to irrigate it with Gatorade, and he should want to irrigate it with Sport Drink, and the Sport Drink works.
When was the last time you saw Idiocracy?
Oh, probably last year. I watch it all the time. It's a great movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, I haven't watched it in a really long time because
Well,
I just go outside and it's like, wow, there it is for free.
Yeah. If you're going to buy a Sport Drink, I recommend the No Yellow 5 Lemon Lime, which is super boring. If you want to really get something crazy, the Not Baja Blast Blue one is really good. You don't have to use our discount code, but do use our link. They frequently have sales that outdo our discount code. If you use our link, we still get paid. So if you're going to try it, use our link. Not Sam Hyde's.
Yeah.
He's the biggest pusher.
Oh, I didn't realize that Sam Hyde pushed it.
Oh, yeah. Sam Hyde sells Sport Drink. He also sells a gum product that I was testing to see if we wanted to sell that. I didn't like it very much, so we ended up not doing that. The reason I picked Sport Drink is because I freaking like it. I wouldn't come out here selling something every week if I thought it was bullshit and didn't use it all the time. It's good for you. Drink it. All right. Should we move on? I have a presentation you're going to love.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Is that before or after the lecture?
Lecture?
I don't know. The way you said presentation. Whatever.
Well, how about some design stuff? You like design stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know the trend about people trying to get back to dumb phones?
Yes.
What do you think of that?
So I've seen a few that are coming out. Shoot. What's that old It's not Atari or ColecoVision or Intellivision. Shoot, there's a game company that's making one. A dumb phone.
A dumb phone? Game company dumb phone. Let's see here. Commodore?
Commodore, yeah.
Flip off,
Commodore.
always on, huh?
I think it's yeah, Commodore callback.
Dude. Wow. We're going back to looking like video game characters in the future.
It's time for more nostalgia.
Here's the reveal.
We should go back.
I didn't even know Commodore still existed.
Me neither.
Back to the past. Let's do it. I wish there was a way.
Get these captions off. Hold on.
There was a way.
It's a call. It's a callback. You get it? Like you're calling people back, but it's a call back to the back past.
See, what I wish instead of a dumb phone was they invented a time machine.
Yeah,
I would buy that pretty quick.
This is what I'm gonna call corporate late. Right? Like somebody finally was like, yeah, okay, we should probably be cashing in on this nostalgia stuff. All the indie guys are doing it, and they're too late.
Yeah.
Like look at this.
Show us the phone.
Okay, so their solution to the smartphone problem is a transparent case dumb phone.
I mean, I've been saying forever we should go back to transparent or translucent plastics.
Oh yeah, I'm with you there.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool. Okay, so the first thing I was gonna ask was does it have GPS? And it does.
The only problem I'm seeing is that without the translucent color, it's looking a little bit like a jitterbug.
It is a jitterbug, yeah. You can get apps on it still.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like, I don't know, there's like varieties of these dumb phones. Like I've seen some that use e-ink on the screen instead of like color.
That's funny you mentioned that.
Why are you going to show on?
Oh. We've talked about this one. This is the minimal phone. And
see, okay, real quick, one thing I want to say about what I like about the Commodore phone is that it brings some fun to it. All these other companies are like, we're just going to do the most IKEA, like boring ass design. And people are going to think they're like really smart and sophisticated when they use it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, I don't need things to be more boring in my life. Like if you're going to take all the excitement off the screen, at least do something with the physical packaging that makes it look like something you want to hold and show to people. This looks like an e-reader.
It is. That's the idea. It's digital ink.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is like the
Oh, I see.
The design language is uninspired, like of the physical casing.
Yeah.
Like, ink is great, but I mean, just come on. You're not Apple. Quit trying to pretend to be Apple. Do something interesting.
It's not, it lacks something clearly, right? And I think that thing is a screen, you know?
Yeah.
You need a screen for a real dumb phone to be dumb, right? You need a screen where you can watch videos and take pictures and browse the internet and wait a second. I feel like this isn't stepping.
It's like a gateway drug, or like I'm quitting cigarettes and I'm gonna vape instead.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm gonna switch to, I don't know, like
you know, because the problem early on was that the touchscreen keyboard was hard to use, and then they fixed that, right? And these people are like, well, we got rid of those dreaded touchscreen keyboards. That's what you really wanted. And it's like, no, actually, they're good now. Well, you want buttons, right? Yeah, buttons are good, but a keyboard, that's too many buttons. You know?
Yeah.
Now, I do. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, I do appreciate the return of these physical keyboards. Like when the iPhone came out, and it was like an enormous design risk to get rid of the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And it was ultimately like they only got it to work because they perfected it, at least at the time, compared to the competition. Like I think it was the first touchscreen keyboard because the idea was so foreign to people. They're like, how the hell are you going to type something if you can't feel physical feedback of like a button clicking?
Yeah.
And I think it was BlackBerry. It might have been the BlackBerry Storm. I think it was what it was called, was their response. And I don't remember if they got rid of the physical keyboard, but that was like a huge sticking point for the iPhone, was no physical keyboard.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember seeing it in the store for the first time and be like, how would you ever write a text message with that? And then you tried it and you were like, wait a second, this is actually not that hard.
Yeah, and then it only got better from there because they introduced the autofill thing, autocorrect thing. So like,
yeah,
that got better. But I remember when it started, dude, I carried a phone that looked exactly like this and an iPod Touch around, and I got all the functionality I wanted, but the phones stayed separate, and that worked for me for a long time.
I think that's the challenge with a lot of, like, back then, I think the idea was to get your cell phone as small as possible. And I can't remember what brand you had. I think it was an LG. It had a little keyboard on it. I couldn't type on that thing to save my life, but you were like a master at it.
Yeah.
But it was, all the buttons had to be crammed right next to each other. Because there was probably a marketing push. Well, it's got to be small. It's got to be small. Now these phones, it's like technology isn't the limit anymore. We can make it any size we want. So we can push those buttons a little farther apart. The only thing I'm not seeing here that was on, I remember your phone, was the keyboard. They put little crowns on the surface of each button. So like it like made up for the lack of space. Whereas this one, they obviously have like a couple millimeters or like a millimeter between each key. I'm getting autistic about this.
Yes, you are. You are. You have to. We have to wonder openly for our dear listeners, why are we talking about this? Because it appears that this might be the beginning of moving away from all computer all the time. That's what it feels like to me. Like, we've had our fun, we had our little fling where everything was on the computer all the time. Everything was smartphone. Everything we wanted and cared about in life had this teeny tiny little black gatekeeper, And I'm not saying it's a cultural shift yet, but what I am saying is people are starting to realize that something was missing from that whole transaction. What were you saying?
Well, I think the culture at large won't shift away towards something like this. Like, this to me, like, reads like I need to get sober, like, from my phone, and I need to demonstrate to other people that I'm changing my ways. But no, you are not going to beat the hyper addictive, over designed matrix of the smartphone with a morality message.
It's true.
I'm sorry. Like, it's too powerful.
Yeah.
It's like trying to get somebody like to leave Vegas who's addicted to gambling by saying, well, you can play Atari 2600. It's just as good.
Yeah. It's like all those drinks for the longest times that were non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
And now the non-alcoholic drinks cost as much as the alcoholic drinks. And it's like, I'll just have a Pepsi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Or just, I'll drink water. But you're right.
I definitely see the appeal of a product like this, but it's going to be for a niche market.
Right.
Like, I've thought about it. I've thought about buying a dumb phone because I'm like, I hate this thing in my pocket that knows everything and is constantly collecting. I mean, of course, this thing will collect data too. But, I think we forget, like, for example, like yesterday, my internet went down and I wasn't even home. But Spectrum sent me a message that's like, your internet's down, and I like immediately got this like anxiety. I was like, what if I can't use the internet tonight?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's gonna be like caveman times. And then I was like, wait, DVD collection. That way I could get my dopamine rush. But yeah, I mean, like if you switch on or your phone, you lose service, like, and you've been on the grid for a really long time, I think a lot of us would be very shocked by how strange it would feel.
Well, I can tell you from personal experience, and I've talked about this before. Now that we're in Tornado Alley again in Wisconsin, I've lost power several times this year, like for a long time. And I was grateful. I did not like that I did not have air conditioning. That sucked. But like sleep was better and it was fun for a while. But I think there would definitely be, if it were longer than like a few days, there would definitely be like a coming down period. Like if I lost data on my phone too, that would really be like a different world. But this is why we go camping. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
I remember the last time I lost power when I lived in the city. It was the middle of summer and it was like, I mean, it was hot. For Wisconsin, it was hot. But I felt like such a piece of shit when I was like, what do I do till the power comes back on? And I was like, well, my Nintendo Switch is charged. I'm going to go down in the basement where it's cold and play some Mario Odyssey and wait this out because I don't know. It was really pathetic, but you know, that was also during like the Black Lives Matter thing. So it was just like, well, everything sucks.
I mean, that makes perfect sense. You got to get down in the basement with your Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
If you're not going to march, I mean, what else are you going to do, right? Anyway, so technology changes and our relationship with technology is going to continue to change. And you're going to have people who feel like they're hooked on this stuff wanting to find alternatives. Now, how the hell am I going to segue this into what I want to actually talk about here? I want to talk about mediums in general, right? And one complaint I remember hearing, and Adam, I'm sure you can correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you remember hearing people bitch for like 10 years about CGI?
Like in movies? Or
Yeah, like, oh, it's a CGI slop fest. Like for 10 years, there was like, we wish they did more practical effects, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, there was a time when CGI was the future, right? So here's the early taste for you from 1974 of some of the first CGI facial animation. All right.
1974. Wow.
74. Yeah. Salt Lake City. Those Mormons were up to something. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is the next A24 film.
Dude, I know. Incredible, right?
For 1974, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are lacking a little bit.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, it's creepy, right? It's not quite there. It's not all the way, right? Like, this is nowhere near the uncanny valley.
Did these faces move?
Yeah.
Oof.
Real simple. But this is the early days of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's everywhere, right? And it's so weird because for the longest time, we were all like, there's too much CGI. And then there were a couple of horror movies, probably also to about 10 years ago, that got so tired of it, they made entire movies that were like horror movies, like The Thing, with all practical effects, no CGI. And that was a selling point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this constant like desire to get away from the fake looking CG stuff while Hollywood just barreled down the train tracks toward more CG. And eventually you end up with something like Ian McKellen crying in a green room.
Well, I mean, it's still a marketing tactic. Like I mean, that's like one of the biggest selling points of the Odyssey movie. Well, they actually built what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack you with that one.
Ah! I
Carry
don't
on.
like what they're doing. Was the practical effects in the Odyssey. That was a big selling point. And
Yeah.
one thing that you and I have talked about too is like you can shoot with practical effects, but if you get crazy with the color grading, you'll make it look like CGI or like cheap.
Exactly. One of the things that for like Man of Steel, for example, Man of Steel was all washed out and there was a lot of blue in it, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And I thought, I was one of those weird guys that didn't think Man of Steel was that bad, but apparently it was horrifyingly horrible and everyone hated it except for like me. I was the same
You
way.
liked it?
I did. I thought it was okay. And the same with Super 8. Like I thought Super 8 was pretty good. Not great, but everyone around me was like, that was a shit movie. And I'm like, I guess I don't blame you at all. But they both had something in common, and it wasn't the CG. It was the filters that they put over everything. It was like a wash of fakeness, and that's what you're talking about with the Odyssey. This would be my guess, right?
Well, I haven't seen the Odyssey. I know at least it doesn't look like it from the trailer footage, but at least they don't do that Disney thing where they don't use total black and total white.
Yeah, so Disney doesn't. Listen, man, it's been a long time since I've been in the game. I don't know why they do this, but they don't use black or white on their imagery at all. White is usually like something super washed out. It's like a washed out color, and black is just a really dark gray. But one of the fundamental things you learn in like drawing 101 is that a composition includes both black and white. There should be a spot on that page where you have pushed your pencil into the paper, and there should be another spot that you haven't touched at all. And that's how you create contrast in an image, right?
Yeah. And you draw the eye around the image with it. In industrial design rendering, they call it bird shit. It's or farkles. So in a lot of old like car renderings, the last touch they would put on was they'd take white paint or a white pencil and they'd just kind of like put it on there like a garnish. And it was amazing. Like when we do Canson renderings in school, we don't do them in the business anymore because nobody does that. But Canson paper is like a toned paper. I don't know if it's not an official term, Farkle, but like
would it be called like a rendering drawing?
Look up Sid Mead spaceship.
Mead. Oh yeah, fantastic. Like this one?
Yeah, just any of them really.
Okay, let's get in there. Yeah, I was looking at this guy not long ago. Very interesting.
Yeah, Sid Mead is one of the original like concept artists.
Yeah, he did Blade Runner.
Yeah, he did Blade Runner. I think he did some Star Wars. He kind of touched every science fiction in the 80s, 90s, 70s. But yeah, so like I don't know, I'm not seeing really a great example of it.
Well, I see white in here. Like so in the sign.
Yeah, so that would be the last thing you do. But you see how he puts it in the cityscape in the background with those like blinking lights?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like part of that is, and he also puts it in the reflections in the water near the bottom. So right along the edges. So like that, it basically acts as like eye candy and it forces your eye to look there, and there.
Yeah.
So it's like hierarchy. And it was amazing when I do Canson renderings. You'd be like, oh, this looks all right, and then you do the Farkles or the bird shit, and it would just like pop off the page, and it was like, oh my god, I'm amazing.
Yeah, that's what was missing.
It was just a simple like knowing economy of detail, and knowing like how the human eye works and like what it wants to look at.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a drawing from Blade Runner.
Yeah, so you see on the windshield like that white right along the edge of the part line.
Oh, here?
Yeah. That's like the last thing you'd add.
Incredible. So Disney stopped doing this. They started throwing filters over everything, and that's where CG kind of went. Is like now everything looks fake all the time, and it's not because it's computer generated imagery. It's because of the wash that they throw over it that makes it look fake. They want that movie look, right? Or something like that.
It's like looking at one of these drawings through like a color gel.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I just want to go back to a little bit more of this early CG stuff because it's funny. This is one of the first mocap animations. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. They went with a clown.
Is this our new intro? Oh, my God. It's just amazing, these nerds on the cutting edge of technology with absolutely no taste.
Yeah, but I'm assuming the mocap is, of course, the guy.
Yeah.
And then they show off some other wonders of digital computer-generated imagery. Awful. Horrifying. 1981, right?
Yeah.
But this was the future. And now we're tired of it, right? And here's a little thing that I want to show you from this. This right here, this little montage of like, the future is digital and crazy. This is very 80s.
Oof. Oh, they knew it was coming.
Look at this. It's psychedelic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of shapes. And a lot of colors. And then there's your juggler. It's the future.
I mean, I would 100% believe if this was a video that said smoking salvia simulation.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Now, here's what's funny is like, okay, so we're like 90s kids, right?
Yeah.
And if we saw this, 1981, not that long ago, not that long between, mid 90s and early 80s, really not, about 10 years, 10, 15 years. We would have looked at this at our age and we would have been like, oh, that's nasty. That's from that before time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When we were real young. Like, I remember seeing things from the 70s and being automatically disgusted by them. But anything that was like CG from back then, except for Toy Story, but that was what, 95? Or Toy Story was 90?
96?
I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
But Toy Story was one of those things that, like, they got it. It had life in it and it was believable enough, right? For a movie about living toys. And then there was like this weird time from before where the tech wasn't quite there. Here's a little piece from BBC in 1982, so about a year after the Juggler came out. About what?
It is actually a cube Earth.
I told you it's Minecraft Earth and you didn't listen. And this was the future. They're like, yes, this is going to be the future of everything that you love. Every title, every transition, every effect is going to be CG someday. And everyone went, that's not going to happen. These computers are silly.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to make a Harry Potter reference, but watching this makes me think of like Mr. Weasley. And he's like, how do these muggles survive without magic?
Yep.
And if they saw what we lived with, I don't think they'd believe it.
Well,
and the thing is like when you lived in those times, you were driving towards this. You're like, when is it? It's just around the corner. Like, I can't wait till the year 2000 when it's going to be the future and everything's going to be awesome. It's like this optimism about technology and just waiting. And now that we have it, we're like, oh my God, this is actually dangerous.
Right. And so the obvious comparison here is AI, right? Everyone's talking about how they're going to make entire movies with AI. There's no getting around it. It's already happened many, many times. Thank you, India. I have a funny sketch here to bring us into this final segment here. You may get a kick out of this. This is how to make an AI movie, I guess.
If we make movies with AI, we don't need to pay directors, writers, actors, crew, nothing. So what, like an animated movie? Sort of. It's like an animated movie that looks so real, it might as well be real. So it's an AI-generated movie pretending it's made by real people. Yeah, it'll look no different if Spielberg or someone made it. But why are we trying to make an AI movie not look AI? Because audiences don't seem to like AI. Then why are we building it? Because it's cheaper. But if people don't like it, why are we building it? Because it's cheaper. But if people don't like it, why are we building it? Because it's cheaper. People don't like it? They don't. Then why are we building it? It's cheaper? Okay, so soy is cheaper than chicken, but that doesn't mean KFC goes out there and makes fried soy that tastes like chicken. But if it's cheaper, then... If AI movies are trying to look as real as possible, doesn't that mean there's a market for the real stuff? But making the real stuff is too expensive. But do you see the problem here? How do we even market a movie that's made by AI? There's no context. Who wrote it? Who directed it? Who's in it? We're hoping people will stop caring about that stuff. I thought you said audiences don't even like AI. No, not really. Actually, a lot of people hate it. How many's a lot? A lot. And the rest don't love it. They're just kind of ambivalent to it. Oh, good. So it's haters versus neither here nor therers. That's a good start. The more common AI becomes, the more people will just accept it. You know, like the internet in the 90s had a lot of haters. The internet also had lots of believers. You know, in business, if people don't like the thing, you don't build the thing. We can't not build it though.
What do you think about that?
I mean, we've had this discussion before. I think, I mean, you paused it right at the sticking point. We can't not build it.
Yeah.
Like, why not? Because everybody else is doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
You got quiet all of a sudden.
I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything.
Okay. You're fine. I'll turn you up over here, but
yeah, well,
there it goes.
I think I must have bumped a cable.
Oh, okay.
Am I too loud?
No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any comments on this one. Like, this is the discussion, and I've been asking that, like, kind of like, why do we keep, like, I was reading about this data center that wants to like funnel a good portion of the Colorado River to cool it. And there's like a whole bunch of, you know, people mad about it and everything, as you'd expect. And it's like, but why is this so essential? Like, what are these data centers doing other than processing requests? Are they just storing the, I mean, they are literally storing the collective data of the country and the planet.
Yes.
So they can build a matrix.
Yes. So they can know everything that there is to know and have access to it instantaneously and generate whatever it is that they want to make instantly. And it's so photorealistic, you can't tell the difference. That's the darker side of what it is that they want. But that line in there, we can't not build it, betrays the problem with the whole thing. We're in over our skis. It is going to happen unless, you know, God steps in and floods the world again. It's an arms race. We've talked about that before as well. Somebody's going to have this thing.
Well, yeah, and that's what's interesting, thinking back about all this old tech and all this stuff where it was like, oh, photorealistic graphics are impossible. It's like, well, we kind of have that now.
Mm-hmm.
But we dreamed about it. Really, what has industry been doing, right? For as long as it's been a thing, it's just been, we can't not build it.
Yeah.
You know, like, we don't give a shit if you want to be an honest businessman and have your little blacksmith shop and make a living and maybe have some left over for your children. No, we simply must make the line go up in as many possible ways as we can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it is, you know, like, in of course, like a bleak sense, like it's a dog eat dog world. It's like you sat on the plains and had your nice traditions and had your little wars and didn't build anything. Well, you got taken over. That's just the way it is.
Yep.
There's always a bigger fish.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
I don't think about things that way, but if you wanted to be as cynical as possible, that's why they can't not build it, because it's survival.
Right. And this is where, you know, people who want to just be left alone are always going to lose. Always. Because if you just want to be left alone, well, eventually they're going to be at your door and they're going to want what you have, and you're going to have to do something about it. So it's really a rock and a hard place kind of situation where it's like, well, if we don't build it, they will, and then they'll have it. And, you know, the situation with American AI companies is we know that behind the scenes they have no guards on these things. We know that because we know who they are. We don't get ones without guards. The Chinese are absolutely developing this stuff at a faster rate because they don't put the same kinds of guards on their things as we do. And so it's weird because it's as if we are already behind because we're infected with something that prevents us from developing this like what it is, a weapons technology. I mean,
yeah, there's no two ways about it, really.
Yeah. And I know that's that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's just going to happen, right? And we've seen these AI propaganda out of Iran that's outdoing Israel for free. They just make Trump a Lego. I mean, I'm sorry about the music, but this is the video.
Your empire is done.
Iran put Trump in a dungeon eating pizza.
Oh,
with Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. They turned him into a clown, which is great for us, you know, clown Trump. And this is effective. People watch this and they go, that's cool. I guess. You can have principles about it. The reality is, one thing that AI is teaching us is that people just want to see what they want to see. And if it's funny, it's funny. And they don't care where it came from because this is a paintbrush. That's what it is.
It's a paintbrush.
It is. It's a paintbrush.
I mean, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, it's an infinite paintbrush that can do things really, really, really fast. And a great example of this is the Gossip Goblin movie that came out last week.
Gossip Goblin.
Yeah, Gossip Goblin. It was called Pomegranate. I just want to show you a sequence from this. Now, you and I know that this can't be and isn't entirely AI generated. It has real voice actors. Somebody cut this together to make a movie, and somebody else did the mixing. The music, the sound, as far as I know, wasn't generated by AI. Right? But look at this segment and tell me that this isn't interesting.
I thrust a bayonet into a man's aorta once, during the Cradle Wars. I could feel his heartbeat through the handle. Remarkable sensation, really, the intimacy of it. Then I played the other side. I felt the blade come through my own ribs. I felt my lungs fill with something cold and foreign. And then, just black. I fear it hardly made a dent. First thing I did upon waking was drop into a cat sim. I've loved women in these spools. Spent whole lives with them. Cherished them. Sired children. Built homes. Cottages. Farmsteads. All the quaint simulacras of the good life. You know how these sims are. And And there must have been real love in there, surely. But how many hands have I clutched on their deathbeds? How many eyes have I gazed into, swearing my devotion? My wife, one wife, she had the kindest green eyes. Or were they blue? I can't recall her name. Any of them, really. I watched East Cinder burn to the ground. Saw the last grove felled in no river. Complete desolation. Have incarnated as warriors, peasants, romantics, damn near every odd creature you could hope to conjure. I've lived them all, across every eon, hundreds of thousands of years of it.
What do you think?
We're there.
Yeah.
But it still takes people.
It does. That's exactly right.
Because
yeah,
like there's like you can make the footage as like the AI can make the footage as convincing as you could imagine, but it still can't tell human stories. Now you could say maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they wrote the script with an AI, which would make me really sad.
Right.
But I mean, I don't know. As interesting as this is, I'm still like not. I wouldn't watch 2 hours of this.
Yeah.
Because I know it's AI.
Yeah.
I'd watch 27 minutes of it maybe if it was that compelling. But there's always going to be that thing in the back of my mind that's like, again, like if the script was made by AI, if they didn't use human voice actors, if the editing wasn't good, like, yeah, I know AI is going to be doing all of it, right?
Well,
probably already is.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying you're dead right. You're exactly right. The only reason this works is because there's an artist behind it who put it together to tell a story. That fits.
Yeah, well, and I okay, so this is like the only the second like AI dominant film I've seen where I'm like, that's pretty good. The other one is the Minecraft series, or it's called Craft. I think it's like 6 episodes long right now. And I was like it's really good. But I asked an AI, I was like, well, how would they have made this? And it was like, well, they probably used like 6 different AIs, and then they probably had to get like the overlays to make it look like old footage, and then they had to edit the sound and all this stuff, and it still work. I think that's the thing, is like it still takes like effort to make a good AI film.
Yes.
And even then you're kind of at a deficit versus like, and I don't know, this will, I don't know what the future holds, but I mean, like, people still went to see the Odyssey because it's like, well, it's Christopher Nolan. And it's got Matt Damon in it, and I like him.
Yeah.
You know, in the future, maybe there will be like, I know in like a lot around the world, they got AI influencers all over the place, but like, I don't know. I mean, would you go to a movie to see an AI actor that you had seen in 3 different previous films? Does that feel the same as a real performance by a human that requires risk and years of experience?
No, but I might go see a movie made by Gossip Goblin.
Yeah.
Because this is close. And it's the only reason it's close is because there is real artistry behind this. and that's not going to make everyone happy. Like, listen to me. I almost sound like I'm advocating for this stuff. I'm just saying it is here, and it is your paintbrush, and you can do things like this. If you're, like, think about where I was when I started making movies. All I wanted was to get some shit in the camera so I could edit it.
Mm-hmm.
And my problem was always location. My problem was always actors. My problem was always this stuff. And I had all of these dreams about making movies like this. And now you kind of can. Almost.
Yeah.
Not quite there. But there are two sides of this, aren't there? Right? There's the lazy, exploitative, like Pakistani monkey saving a bus full of people from a falling rock and, gets beat up because they don't understand why he stopped the bus and now it's all a drama. There's the vegetable and fruit TikToks that have taken over the world that are all AI generated. There is always going to be slop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just beginning to see this thing as a paintbrush. It's a tool.
Well, I mean, basically what AI video making was, I don't know, let's put it this way. You can buy the best, like, badger hair brush in the world or whatever they use and give it to just some Yahoo with some shitty paints and a canvas and say, go for it. It's like, that's the best brush in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Costs $300. Why can't you paint a good picture?
Yeah.
I think seeing stuff like this too, like, to put another white pill to it, is this eliminates a lot of the gatekeeping that shitheads like Hollywood have.
Absolutely.
And they've worried about that with every generation of technology. It was like they had these still have these special cameras that you have to rent.
Yeah.
Is it Panavision?
Panavision. The lenses.
You have to get a license to use it to make your movie look like a quote unquote real film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, another technological example too is like drafting.
Mm-hmm.
When you wanted to design architecture or product, you had to sit at a drafting table and use your T-squares and your eraser shavings and make sure that your pencils were all the right sharpness. And if you screwed up, there was no way to fix it. And then CAD came along and all these drafters are like, what are we going to do? Our jobs are going to be gone. It's like, no, just learn CAD.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Your skills are still applicable.
Absolutely. Yes. The gatekeeping, I love the gatekeeping aspect. You're exactly right. That is a total white pill on this, because the reason Hollywood has been able to get away with the shit they've gotten away with for 25 freaking years is because nobody could compete with them.
Yeah, the money was coming in, so why would we change anything?
That's exactly right.
It's the same with like, I don't know, like, not trying to cheapen this, but like, Todd Howard and Bethesda.
Yes.
It's like, we didn't need to make Elder Scrolls 6 because all you idiots kept buying Skyrim.
That's right. That's right. Why would we? Like, why would they change anything? Now
making movies is hard.
Exactly. Yes. And here's the thing, is Hollywood could still claw back some territory by resuming telling good. They won't do this, by the way. But they could resume telling good stories. They could resume hiring actors that are best for the role instead of just playing with Barbie dolls that are called actors and actresses or whatever. Like, they could try again, but they've been out of the game for so long, it's over. I would rather sit here and watch Gossip Goblin stuff. I don't care if it's a 2-hour movie made of AI. If it has a story like this, you got me. I'm a cuck for AI. Fine.
One more thing I want to add to is art from adversity.
Yes.
So while these AI filmmakers may have like the greatest filmmaking tool ever invented in their computers, they only know how to do this stuff because they've probably made other films, or they've studied other films, or they've had the experience to know how to make a film.
Yeah.
And when you're in Hollywood and you don't have to like put forth effort, your skills erode.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, all these YouTubers with these powerful tools can make better movies than you, like far better movies than you.
That's right.
That Craft series, 1979 or whatever, it's entirely AI, and it's it's a trillion times more compelling than the Minecraft movie with Jack Black, which I did not see. But
yes,
I'm just saying, like, again, and I think Hollywood's going to try to snatch this up because they see it coming, like with the Backrooms movie and all that crap. Like, they're seeing all this raw talent that's just on YouTube making stuff for free because they love the game.
That's right.
And I mean, that's the thing, is like, all these people are just like regular people that just want to make movies, and now those gates aren't there anymore. They can have the best special effects on screen, the best makeup, the best sets.
Mm-hmm.
You want it to look like CGI or practical effects, it can do that. There's no holds barred anymore for your creativity. But being a creative, anybody thinks they can do it. No, it is hard work, and it requires a lot of effort.
That's right.
You know,
because in order to get this result, there had to be input, right? They had to design these characters in order to keep them consistent, put them into the AI, say, I want this character doing that. It's not just a prompt. It's a lot more than that. If it was just a prompt, I could go and make something like this, but I can't.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way too. Like, in creative fields, they still teach you how to draw on paper.
Yes.
Even though you're going to be drawing on a tablet or modeling in CAD, they still teach you old school drafting techniques. They teach you how to do Canson renderings like Sid Mead, because there's experience in that. You recognize the limitations of the medium, so that when you get the more powerful tools, you know how to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've had the experience of fidgeting over every millimeter of a design. So, like, if you've had no experience with that, and then they just give you the most powerful tools, you're not going to know what to do with it. And even if you learn how to use the tool, you haven't had the creative journey in order to know, like, what you're all about and what your vision is. I might be getting a little too autistic about this, but
I think to draw it back, because I do have one more thing I want to show you that's funny.
Okay.
I think that the thing that we're not talking about here, and the thing that we're sort of dancing around, is spirit.
Yeah.
A person's spirit lives in their art. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know how much it weighs. But you can tell when it's made by a person.
For the most part. But I guess that depends on how elevated you want it to be.
It's true. Yes.
You know, you can make a photorealistic video of a car crashing and you can't tell that it's fake. But if you want to make a movie about it, you could tell it's fake in an instant.
Well, it's the one thing that people don't think about very often. And it's those things that are timeless, like Toy Story. Toy Story, if you go back and watch Toy Story, the original, it's still a great movie. There's not a real thing on that screen, dude. Not a real thing. Not a single thing that's real, except for the voices, the music, and that sort of thing. But it's all CG. And it's still better than the new ones that have, like, Mr. Photorealistic and digital filters over everything. Because what? There's something timeless in there, and that's story. And a lot of other things, let's be honest. But I want to get to the funny stuff because I pulled you on here specifically for this, all right?
Okay.
Have you heard of Zach D Films?
I don't know.
It's this guy. He makes shit. But he's really good at it. He makes they're like little informational videos. Check this out. This is just an example of a Zach D film.
Squad shoots a prisoner. One of the bullets actually isn't real. You see, one of the rifles is loaded with a blank, but it still fires and kicks back when the trigger is pulled. The soldiers aren't told which rifle it is, casting doubt on who actually shot and killed the man. This way, the soldiers can feel less guilty and sleep at night.
Okay, you see? Have you seen these before? Any of these?
Possibly.
If you shot a bullet at ancient armor, some people think it could actually stop the impact. But armor like chainmail was designed to block slashing swords.
Do you see the number of subscribers this guy has?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
He figured it out.
Yeah, he figured it out, but it's silly, right? It's like,
have you ever wondered how this trick is done? It's one of those things where you know he can't actually be making the salt disappear, but it's still confusing to look at.
what is this? What is this shit? What is this, Adam? Come on.
This is a product.
This is a product.
This is a candy bar.
This is a candy
If you're
bar.
stuck in a water slide that's filling up with water, most people think they should try to climb back up. But the slippery surface makes this nearly impossible.
People do this for inventions. My favorite ones are the ones where it tells me that I do these things, right? It's like you want to build a bridge, and so you decide you need 2 supports to go in the water. But what you figure out later is that what you need on those supports is some kind of other support that goes into the riverbed. So you dream up an idea for concrete or something like that. Those are my favorite ones. Now, this is a formula for total engagement. It's just like, oh, it's a little story. And have you seen this common situation? And then it's illustrated by bad CG. 27 million subscribers. I found a guy just for you who is making fun of this. Universe 404. And I have gathered for you the best ones that I could find. Are you prepared?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
This sounds amusing.
A stray dog snatched his lunch bag right off the park bench. He stapled missing posters of his sandwich to the trees. The local squirrels memorized the ingredients and built an exact replica out of mud and dead leaves. They traded the fake meal for the cash reward and bought all the peanuts in town. They buried the jars to cause a severe shortage and artificially inflate local market prices.
I wish I could hear you laughing, but it's cutting you out.
Oh, man. I'll lean closer.
No. Yeah. I mean, we'll just pretend we can hear you. Here's another one.
Listen, man, I got to fix my sound.
Well, it's just Zoom cutting you out. That's all it is. But, you ready for another one?
Yes.
He waves down a driver, pointing at their wheel, shouting that it's about to fall off. They pull over and he cuts the rubber open. Tired hamsters spill onto the road, so he hands them a bowl of coffee. They drink it and climb back inside. It turns out the bowl was filled with super strong espresso. Since this wheel is now faster than the rest, the car endlessly spins in tight circles.
I am laughing. It's just cutting me out.
I know. I knew you'd love this. Check this out. Oh, come on, man. This is one of the weirdest ones.
His shoelaces caught in the escalator during the crowded morning rush. The moving stairs dragged him beneath the floor plates. He found missing commuters living in tents made of old receipts. A guard demanded a dropped penny for entry. He paid with $1. The extreme inflation ruined their economy. The residents completely abandoned coins and now trade using pocket lint. His shoelaces caught...
Oh, those are good.
How about one more? Just one more?
Yeah.
Humor me. Here we go. This is my favorite one.
If you put a spoon over boiling water, it stops overflowing. A heavy rainstorm was flooding his backyard garden. He taped a massive spoon across his roof. The falling rain stopped exactly at roof level. The water backed up deep into the sky. A satellite hit the floating puddle and sank. Astronauts used fishing rods to reel it back. They accidentally hooked the spoon and hoisted his house into orbit. If you...
Oh my God. I love it.
It's a brave new world, right? You can make pomegranate or you can make these, and guess which one makes more money. But what I like about Universe 404 is that it is making fun of slop content while also being slop content. And he made this post in May. He said, 166 million total views, engineered completely alone, 0 budget. I started posting on Instagram and TikTok just a month and a half ago. In the last 30 days alone, Instagram generated 83 million views and TikTok just crossed 70,000 followers. I mean, you better believe I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because I want more.
I mean, that's the thing is, again, overcoming the gatekeepers. Like, there's a lot of slop. He's making a product for mild amusement for a few seconds for people all over the planet. I can't hate him for it.
Of course.
You know, there's definitely worse jobs you could have, and there's worse things you could be doing to people through your job.
And that's actually an excellent point. You think about what the worst people in the world are doing with complete and total control of the media. Oh, wait, they don't have it anymore. They pissed it away for a giant pharma scam. My mistake. I hope it was worth it.
Oh, man. Talk about, like, short-term thinking.
Imagine, Adam, you spend basically a century consolidating power in one of the most visible, I know sounds wrong, weapons technologies on the planet. You make televisions $200 a pop so everyone has more than one in their house. You get a screen in every pocket. And people believe it. And they watch it. And they plan their week around it to see if they can go watch the big screen and watch Matt Damon pretend to be Greek. And you throw this away to sell a vaccine.
It's a bold plan, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
Well, that world.
I don't know. This has given me a lot of optimism about the future for creatives.
Yeah.
Just as long as people keep being creative and keep using the technology to enrich the lives of others. Of course, not everybody's going to do that. But to me, that's a white pill.
Oh, yeah.
As a creative who, you know, we all struggle with the limitations and what we can do. And, you know, your inherent skill, how hard you can work is a limitation even. But it's nice to see these walls coming down for people who want to make good art. Even if it is AI, there, you know, everybody's got a novel in them, they say. Not everybody has a typewriter.
Everybody's got a movie, and now they have any location they want, any crew they want, any cast they want, anything that they want to tell a story visually. That has to change things, doesn't it? Now, one thing that I want to just close out here, close the sermon on, so to speak, is you may not think that propaganda is important, and you may think that, you know, positive thinking and being white-pilled is naive. And you may think that it's not important what you put into your mind through the screen because it's all fake anyway. But your enemy doesn't think that, now do they? So put that in your prompt generator and generate that shit.
Well said. You idiot.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to this show. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please remember, we need support. We're all totally broken. That's not true at all. But we do like making a little money. We don't like working for free. Most of all, it boosts our morale when we see donations come in or Patreon's numbers go up a little bit. We don't make a lot of money doing this. We do it for the love of the game. And that's why we're going to win. Right, Adam?
Yeah, we just got to start using AI.
Yeah. So
we
watch
gotta
out.
Stop being real people.
Yeah, I'm going to get an AI filter for my face, and then we'll finally have somebody on camera for this thing. All right, everybody. Hope you have a great week. We'll see you next time on the Clowntown Chronicle. Remember to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share with your dumb friends. We'll see y'all later.
Cheers, everybody.
The circus will go on as long as we're around.
clowns have packed up their cars and they're all turned around. For now we must be on our way till our meeting next far away. It's so nice to talk with you, we'll miss you, but we'll see you next Monday. Episode 1, me in a closet, talking to a houseplant, 'cause it's all I've got. Mic on a shoebox, chair from the curb, I say roll the ad, but they ain't English word. If we had no donors, no patrons at all, we'd mime the episodes on a strip mall wall. Every soundboard effect is just a dial-up tone, and the credits just say, made by me all alone. So here's to the legends who keep this thing strange. You upgraded our closet to a room and some chains, 'cause life's pretty grim in the bargain bin zone. But with you weird heroes, we are slightly